is waiting until it hit. But then we all get lit real quick. Don't be a dick for a tick. But once it run, let it rip. Spoon feet set ups all week long. Then Friday night we play this song. You now be Pam be over there. Got a game winning everywhere. Hands up, charts up. Portfolio stars up. Hands up, charts up. On the game. On the game.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. It is a Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026 at 10:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a fantastic Wednesday. Have you enjoyed the pump? Good. Now get ready for the dump. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? How's your mom and them? Thank you for being here. Let's say good evening to the chat. We have a few people chiming in here. We've got Alex O Crypto hopping in first. If you're not first, you're last. What's going on, Alex O? I don't know if you're here or not, but I love you too, bro. What's going on? How you doing? Alexandra G, my boss, my queen, my god. Thank you for being here, and thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat. Do greatly appreciate you for doing that each and every single night. We've got Tenacious Tabbies. That is Chris Klein. How you doing, bro? Thank you for being here. Glad you were able to catch my show at least. We've got Indie Rock Crypto in here. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Thank you for being here. And Dusty Hunt, USA. Let's go. I love the glasses. Thank you. I love you. Bitcoin has come up to the level that we've been waiting for it to. Ever since it has tapped the weekly fair value gap, it has moved to the downside. Now, you can see by my drawings what I'm considering here, what I'm looking for, and that is for the three-wave move I've been talking about. And we shall see if it plays out. I drew this up when Bitcoin was like right around here. Has come down, broke below the support as I assumed for a false breakout. Now, is it going to give this move? I don't know. Maybe. I drew it up on the 15, actually. And so this might drag out just a little bit because we are, for one, in Asia, in the Asia session. And for two, you don't typically top during the Asia session. So that might not happen. We might drag this out until New York, kind of like we did yesterday. Well, actually, we got a little pump last night during Asia. and but we didn't top during Asia. If anything, we typically top during New York, but this would put us at 5:30 a.m. So we could probably stretch this out a little bit. There's market open, so we'll just put it at market open. Whoa. Did not mean to do that. And this still works. This could drag butt. Trying not to swear. It's pretty easy. You learn how not to swear sometimes when you have kids. Some people don't care. They'll still do it anyway. By all means, do as you please. So yeah, the idea here is getting this move to the upside, maybe sideways consolidation, but eventually getting up to our resistance levels, key resistance levels, and rejecting from them. So that is what I am anticipating and what we have been anticipating all week. And we're getting closer. I thought maybe we would get it on Tuesday. We didn't get it on Tuesday. Thought we might get it today. And, well, we did tap our first level, which was the weekly fair value gap. But we did not sweep the blue line, which is these equal highs all the way over here. Do I even have them? Do you have the time? I don't even have them on the candles. Oh my god. Slow. What are we doing here? It did sweep them. Uh-oh. Guys, what am I doing here? That's not good. That is a clean sweep. I still want this. I want this. So right now, this is going to be the low since we've put it in. Well, we haven't put in another high yet, so technically we could continue lower. And this is the low that we need to hold in order for us to continue higher. This one, no, this one. Now that is an internal low, so breaking that would be a significant break. However, this is the more significant break as it is a major swing level before this high was put in. So we've got that up to here, 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 here. These are our major swing levels. Here, 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 and here, and here, and here, and the low. There we go. So these are all of the major swing points of this move. Not a bad move. Bouncing off of highs. That's nice. This one, however, is showing a little bit of exhaustion on the move. And if this comes back down to this level and knocks on the door again, the likelihood of it breaking pretty strong. So, adding you to my featured channels list on my channel now, David. Haven't been able to use your music though yet. Can't find it in the sounds list where you make shorts. Gotta figure that one out. Mic echo again. It was acting up pre-stream. It like the music was playing through my desktop speakers for some reason. So maybe this will help. I don't know. No, I know what. Thank you all, Seth, for pointing that out. I don't know what the problem is. Microphone. I don't know if that's really what I need. This is annoying. Technical difficulties. 1 second, please. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta reset. That might be better. Maybe. Monitor. Whoa, tin canny. Why? It's not showing up for some reason in my device list on Streamlabs. So I don't know. Too much down. Too much down. We need more up. Yes, we do need more up. Just a little. Oh. Let me know. Is it better? Maybe. Ow, that hurt my ears. Hope it didn't hurt yours. If you allow access, you can choose which apps can access your microphone. No, 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 no. Allow desktop apps to access your microphone? I mean, I guess. Yes. I don't know what else to do. So Bitcoin sitting at, where is it? $78,166.7. Did get a sweep of 79K today. I still have a short. I had a short at 79,591. Did not quite get there. Right about here. I'm going to maybe raise that up to this anchored VWAP right here. At 80,363 is where it currently resides. We have the November previous quarter low sitting right above that level. This yellow line right here is our macro channel that we are in. So this is going to be a pretty big resistance level here, in my opinion. If we go to the daily chart, it is also daily dynamic reactor sitting. I mean, did we touch it today? I think we might have. We might have. Let's move this. Yes, we did. So we touched the bottom side of the daily dynamic reactor. I would like to see us get up into it a little bit. The daily did provide a potential swing fail pattern. Now, I thought the weekly candle from last week created a swing fail pattern, but we moved back to the upside. So we'll see. This is actually how David sounds. Is it bad still? I don't understand what the problem is. No. Truly do not understand what the problem is. That's on the right thing. Well, it's in Streamlabs. For some reason, it's not working in Streamlabs. You're the tech guy? I mean, I am a tech guy. Oh, finally.
It popped up. Okay, now it should sound good. Now it should sound... Yeah, it sounds better. There we go. I think we're good now. We're good now. Okay, yeah, that sounds way better. I can hear it in my headphones. Ooh. Yeah, viewers dropping off because of how I sound, I guess. My bad. You guys are amazing. What's going on, Melissa? One Love, LBCOG in the house. How's it going? Thank you for being here. Start this over. Now I sound okay. Got it. Finally started working again. Jesse Gluck, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Harpski, how's it going? All set fam, how you doing? Thank you all for being here. If you wouldn't mind going ahead and pressing that like button. #1 way to support the channel. Yeah, so at key resistance levels, this is where we see if Bitcoin is for real or not. We will be finding out very soon. I think by the end of the week. Well, the weekly close actually will be pretty significant if I can find a freaking clean chart. Okay, so we were looking at this, I believe, Friday night. We've looked at it before, and that is just the potential for the expanded flat here. We've gone over this before, and honestly, if we get a weekly close above this low, which it's looking likely at this point in time, it's kind of scary to me. Because if this is an expanded flat, then that means we go higher. Is it possible? Yes. We've gone over it before. How is it possible? Well, let's go to a chart with a bit more history. Coinbase chart. A little bit more history. Actually, I need to go to like index chart. Come on, man. Get back on track. Get back on track. Yeah, so every time the weekly has gone into oversold, it has either marked the bottom or been a low right before the bottom. This one was the bottom. This one was the bottom. This one was the low before the bottom. So only 1 out of 3 times was it not the bottom. And funny enough, ironically, I guess, the one time it wasn't was lower than the other 2 times, and that's kind of where we have gotten to now. Front ran it a little bit. Can we go higher? I mean, I have said that it's possible. We shall see. We shall see. Everyone thinks we're going to do this. I don't think that's what we're doing. Even though this fractal from gold makes it look possible that we do get that rollover. But I've also, I've laid out the possibility several times of this happening. This dead cat bounce. Maybe not that high. I think maybe 100K, as that would be pretty significant psychological resistance. This needs to expand out a bit further. There we go. Let's see, this is November. So the question is, can we get there quickly enough? Let's see. How fast? So essentially, it would need to top. When is this? This is a couple more weeks over. Okay, there's October, end of October. So This is how fast we got here. What if we do get a pullback and we get a continuation? We hit the resistance, get faked out because I'm thinking we're going lower. But then it goes and goes higher. Bulls are like, ha, told you. Freaking told you, dude. Should have listened. Freaking told you. And then we roll over. This is where bears potentially flip right when it's the worst time to flip. Can it happen? Absolutely. Will it happen? We shall see. But I do know that these markets have a tendency of tripping up everybody. Bulls and bears. So this scenario seems extremely plausible to me. Only time will tell. We will see who ends up being the winners in the end. Now, if you are a spot holder, then if it goes up and it continues to go up, good. If you're a spot holder and a bear at the same time, then it's double win. Because it doesn't matter. Yeah, you might have been a bear on your shorts, but your spot bags are still going up. So, and that, my friends, when you have spot bags, but you're shorting price at resistance, that is what we call hedging. And if it moves to the downside, you make a little bit of extra money to then put into your spot bags. It's really that simple. Not financial advice. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So yeah, absolutely can get there in time. This can play out, absolutely. And we don't have to bottom in October either. We don't have to bottom on the 26th. It's not a must. Now the question is, for me, what am I seeing on the lower time frames that makes me think, or let's just go to the lower time frames. Again, clean chart. Come on. I don't need anything here. Here we go. What I've been wanting to see is impulsive price action. And five-wave moves, impulsive moves that follow rules, which are as follows. If I can find my, there we go. Wave 1, wave 2 cannot go below the low of wave 1. Okay. Wave 3 is typically the longest. However, the longest wave that is. However, it doesn't have to be. The only thing that matters with wave 3 is as long as it's not the shortest wave in the 5-wave move. If it is the shortest wave in a 5-wave move, then the 5-wave impulse is invalid. So the third wave tends to be the most bullish or the most bearish. It tends to be the biggest move. Then wave 4 tends to be a little bit more drawn out, whereas wave 2 tends to be a quicker move and more and deeper, whereas wave 4 tends to be tends to be, these aren't the rules, but this is what they tend to be. Wave 4 tends to be more shallow, not as big as a pullback, and more and longer in time. And then you get a fifth wave. So the rules are wave 2 cannot go below the low of wave 1. Wave 4 cannot go into the territory of wave 1, which is this high and this low. But essentially, if this comes down and it touches that, it's invalidated. It is not a 5-wave impulse. And wave 3 cannot be the shortest wave in the move. So this is what I look for when I'm on the lower time frames and the higher time frames. But when I'm on the lower time frames, trying to distinguish whether or not the move that we are currently in is actually bullish. This is one thing that I consider. This might be the main or the foundational bit of it. Market structure is essentially what it is. Market structure is what it is. And then you can go and look at other stuff like fundamentals, anything under the hood. And see, this could technically be a 3-wave move. Now I want to come over here and I want to look at this real quick. Put this at the absolute high. I need to change this so that it's at the absolute high, but I need to grab this first. Move that over. Put that, there we go. And now I can see, is wave 3 the shortest wave? Nope, it is longer than wave 1. So therefore, this is invalid currently. Now, if this move right here does come down and taps this low, or this high rather, at all, touches it, just barely touches it by a penny, no longer a 5-wave impulse. Now, with that said, this whole move right here can be, well, what am I on? 15. I am very zoomed in. Okay. Now the higher time frames, let's see, 1, 2. See, this is just ugly. 3, 4. It's just stair stepping, which I don't really care for. I like. It's easier to show you past impulses during actual bullish moves. See, this is what I'm talking about. This isn't stair step on top of each other, right? That's usually not what you want to see. This is you push up and you keep expanding, and they're not on top of the consolidation ranges are not on top of each other. They're not touching each other. It's just not what you see in bullish price action, in actual impulsive price action. Now this then you go and see how it gets all choppy and sloppy? Well, that leads to downside. It's not what you want to see. You don't want choppy and sloppy. You want decisive moves. Now this kind of played out. This was, see, here's another one. Push, consolidate, push, consolidate, push, consolidate. This is what the type of price action I expect in a bull in a bull market. Not a bullish trend, a bull market. And we are not getting anything like this at the moment. Push, pull back, push, pull back, push, pull back, push, big consolidation. Consolidate at the highs. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then A, B, C, expanded flat, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third wave, not the shortest, and that's key. And then a complex A, B, C, D, E, X, Y, Z. Man, I love it. Or as others might call it, it's a wedge. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would actually probably be 5, because on the, if I zoom out, I don't have it all mapped up on this chart. I don't even know if I have it mapped up on any chart, mapped out. But the idea here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then giant expanded flat. Just like this one right here, expanded flat, giant expanded flat. Which actually is pretty freaking bullish if that's what it is. Because if that's what that is, then that means this is just one wave. I mean, obviously it's just one wave in a much larger push, but I thought that maybe we would go lower. I don't know. Alexandra G, Mod Boss, Mod Queen, the Mod God. Members, those Mod God emojis in the chat. Steady Spaghetti. I want to zoom out. Is this going to be, yeah, I can't do that one. Index, can't do that one either. Cryptos. I might have to go to a different chart. I'll get rid of it. It's okay. So I drew it out quite some time ago, and I guess I have since lost it. Let's go to the weekly. Lost my mind. So the giant super cycle, if you want to call it that, I thought maybe was already over. But maybe that's not the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after that, you get an ABC. That's what I thought we would get. Maybe not that dramatic, but that's what I thought we would get. However, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, threes always break highs. Swing highs. So we got 1, 2. Another expanded flat, and that this would turn around and go, but FTX happened. So, in my opinion, since we did not come into the territory of wave 1, this is still a wave 4, and this would be a wave 5. The fifth and final wave of a move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which you typically, the fifth, or a completed 5-wave structure tends to lead to a correction, and this correction could be wrapping up, which is crazy, because if that is the case, then I expect expansion. And the question then becomes, where are we in wave-wise in this entire move, in all of this? If it's 1, 2, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's possible we've got 4 and then 5 and that's it. Then that's it, and it's all said and done. Or is it something a little bit more bullish, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it would be like we're starting a new one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, obviously, target not being $11 million, but that would be the idea. Something like that. But I don't know. I don't know about the third wave. I don't know, man. Don't know. I'll just stick. I won't try to look at all the super cycle stuff. Okay. I'll just stick to this. Let's stick to the lower time frames. Lower time frames, yeah. So on the linear chart, we are getting a breakout here of this downtrend. So there's another, if it can close above it, there's another potential for the bulls, another reason, another point towards the bulls. Let me know what you guys, all 8 of you guys, please share the stream each and every single night. I have, this will be my like 514th video. But I only have 1.8 thousand shares, which is barely over 3 shares a video. Almost 4 shares a video. Can we pump those numbers up, please? What's going on, Alan? How you doing? Okay, Michael Saylor. Yeah, exactly. What's going on, V Monitor? How you doing, bro? Thank y'all for being here. CD Esoteric, how you doing? But yeah, let me know. I'm gonna start a poll. How you feel? Fell? No. Feel? Bullishy? Bearishy? And let me know. Are you feeling bullishy or bearishy? I believe, and I believe that there is an opportunity here to catch bears, including myself, a little, I wouldn't say off guard, because I've been saying there's the possibility. I just didn't think it would do it. Just the conditions, the macro conditions just didn't seem right for it. But then you go over to the NASDAQ, it's putting in new all-time highs. And you go over to the S&P 500, and it's putting in new all-time highs. And consolidating at the highs, looking like it's getting ready for another push. The one thing that hadn't gone into new all-time highs yet was the Dow. And it's still not there, but it is consolidating too. But the potential for the SMT divergence, bearish SMT divergence, is still there. It is still there. So it's like we are right on the cusp, or essentially we're at a decision point for the market. Are we going to get one more push to the upside? I still think we're like one push up and then a pullback is what I think we're going to get at the very least. One more push Thursday into Friday maybe. And then I think we get a pullback from that. What we do from there will be the test. Once we pull back, is it going to keep pulling back? As in, is it going to continue to move to the downside? Or are we going to get a bounce off of key levels that leads us higher? And even in that, we still have the scenario where this could turn into a larger ABC correction for Bitcoin. And it's just, yeah, A, B, C. It's just an ABC. And if it's just an ABC, then we roll over. Now, on the daily chart, we have broken that support and closed above it. I still want to see a weekly break and close above. Not only this downtrend, but also this low as well. Getting back into our potential expanded flat range. So, getting back into this range will be key. This was my core thesis. I used to have the picture of what I drew up on my cover as my cover on the wrong one. And it was just the idea of this being a flat correction. Now, depending on what chart you look at, I keep doing the same thing. This is the crypto chart, but I drew it up on a perp chart, I do believe. I don't have it drawn up now, but it's the same. It's the same. Same. It's an expanded flat. And because I saw this expanded flat playing out, and I saw the 5-wave structure over here, I need to go to lower time frames to see it. Where'd it go? Doing waves tonight. Throw some waves in the chat. What's happening? Slept in. Need a massive coffee. Nothing's happening at the moment. So yeah. I'm going to turn off the magnet and we're going to count. 1, 2, 3 breaks the significant low. 3, 4, not into the territory of wave 5. 5. Impulse down. Now, even though this is pushing to the downside, look how choppy it is. Or even though I can count these waves like this, look how choppy it is. Super choppy. So that tells me, even though we are pushing strongly to the downside, it is still just a corrective wave. It is not technically impulsive. Just because it's a 5-wave structure doesn't mean it's impulsive. And some people would even argue that this was the first low, and we've got overlapping waves. Regardless, 5-wave move, overlapping waves, correcting. We're just correcting. Then you get the big, strong push, you break the high, and you come back down within the range. And at this point, when we came back down, or when we were probably, it fell pretty quickly, so I might not have seen it then. I might have been pretty sure I was considering it up in here that we could come down and this turn into either a running flat, which is up, down, take the high. Dang it. I always right click. Up, down, take the high, come down, and you front run price or the low, and then you move to the upside. That's a running flat because you front run the low. An expanded flat is when you expand beyond both ends. And that's what we did on a lot of the perp charts. We did that. And then from there, you just wait to see low time frame impulsive price action, see if it plays out. And I was seeing that low time frame impulsive price action. We get our 1 and then our 2, and inside the 1 we get a bounce here. It's hard to see. 1, 2, 3. I have to go to like the 15-minute. But I know I was seeing it somewhere in here. As long as it shows up at some point. 1, 2. See, that didn't break the high. I'd have to go to the 15 and find it. But I know I saw the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's what made me be like, all right, I think this is just this. We're at the end, and we have a 5, 3, 5 also counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere in there, and that's a 5, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. Some would say 4, 5. It's a 5, 5, 5 deal. Either way, 5s and 3s, super corrective, choppy, sloppy. But I counted a 5, 3, 5. I need to find the old photo because it took me a little while to count it all out, and I don't really need to be trying to count it all out on stream without it first being drawn up. But that's the idea. Now, Bitcoin dominance is actually above 60% now. So what in the world are altcoins doing? They are not following along with Bitcoin. In fact, I would even say we have bearish SMT divergence between altcoins and Bitcoin. Total 3, 2. Others not giving us, well, I guess it is on these highs. Others does not look good. Why does others look so bad? Others is everything excluding the top 10. And the reason why others, what are these lines here? They don't even make sense. Look at that. Potential head and shoulders. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Now the question is, I mean, these are all touching pretty perfectly. However, if I just make a little bit of an adjustment, now that's a bearish backtest. And we're still just touching lows. Doesn't always have to be perfect, guys. I just want you to know that. You've always got to look at it as zones and not just straight lines, because honestly, that is just not how price works. It's not how auctions work. Hey guys, how do you arrive at this wave? What wave? You got to be a little bit more specific, my friend. What's going on, Nathan Joseph? Rotated rectangle. How does this work? Like that. Perfect. So the question is, can others get a break and then pull back and hold and then continue? That's the question. Or are they about by Bitcoin? And Bitcoin is pushing to the upside on dominance, breaking 60% for the first time in a while. I mean, it's been a minute, it feels like. For the first time since like November. Wow. Hold on. Let me put this at 60%. Let me put a horizontal line. Might not have been that long ago. There we go. All right, first time since, looks like January 31st. First time since January 31st that Bitcoin's been above 60%. First time it's closed a daily candle above it since November 13th. What was happening November 13th? November 13th was here. Oh. So that was the last time Bitcoin closed above 60. %60 dominance. What about this high? What date is this high? November 4th, and this has got to be October 10th. Yeah, November 4th. So let's go take a look at that, see what that is talking about. November 4th. Right there. So those were both down moves when Bitcoin was taking dominance away from the altcoins. And now it's doing it while pushing to the upside. What does that mean? I don't know. I feel like I had a thought on that, but I just... sorry. So 1, 2, 3 bearish low levels. Apologies. I don't have a name for it. Bearishy? Oh, wow. People are bearishy. Only 5 votes. Come on, guys. Let's get some more votes. I want to know, are you bullish, bearish, bullishy, bearishy? Hey, guys. How do you arrive at this wave? The 1, 2, 3 bearish low levels. Low levels. Not really sure. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, technically, that could be the end of the move. The problem is that's impulsive, which means it's trendy. However, one of my rules is that wave 3 must be the one that breaks a major swing level. This being the major swing level. And if this is in fact, like I think it is, a 1, 2, and this is 3, 4, and then 5, then that means this could just be the end of a 5, 3, 5 correction. And this looks very similar, except for the tops and the bottoms, to this expanded flat here. You get the choppy downwards move, big impulsive push, you top, and then you drop. You get choppy, sloppy move down, big push up, distribution top, big move down. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. And honestly, if you want me to get even, this is your hopium, guys. So I hope you're listening. Hope you're paying attention. I've been big bear, not really big bear, but been expecting we get up to resistance and reject. Things under the hood are also looking kind of good. You look at open interest and funding rates and stuff like that, but those are just little snapshots. So but we're trying to build a bigger picture here. Okay, the all-encompassing picture. We could be on the start of wave 5 of a 5-wave move, and that is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I said this could be 5, and this is a topping structure. However, that might not be the case. Because let me grab this real quick. This little tool right here. This is called a trend tool. And actually, I need to go to this. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Can't be the shortest move. So maybe... Wait. Well, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be your wave 3. However, the problem with that is that this makes it the third wave the shortest wave. So if this isn't wave 3, but the start of wave 3 is here, then that means this could just be a giant wave 3 here? Remember, 4s are bigger than the 2s typically. 5. Then that means this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3. This is just one giant 4. And we're going for the 5th and final wave, of which we could already be in wave 3 in 4, 5. And then we bleed out until October, all the way to 40K of next year. No. So there's your Bulletopium. Right on time, right at the end of the show thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Sideways correction. 4. And after seeing that this is not, I don't know how I ever missed this, but this doesn't appear. See, wave 3 can't be the shortest move in the 5-wave move. So I can't, if I count this as wave 3, then I'm counting something that's technically invalid. It's not correct. Which then leads me to believe that I've had my count wrong. 1, 2, this makes sense. Little correction here. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Or it's probably more 1, 2. This is 4, 5, because then you get the expanded flat correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's, see, this stuff is just so bonkers. A, B, C, D, E, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, X. Yes. Then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So impulse, impulse, impulse. I mean, technically that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the third wave can't be the shortest. See, this is... Can these rules ever be broken? That's the question. I don't know. I've been charting these things for a while, and I don't think I've seen them broken. Unless a chart, or unless it was invalid. $1 million question, or $160,000 question. Nowhere near the 4.236 at $243,000. Bless me. Rudy LTX, no audio. What does my gut? My gut? I don't really like going with my gut. My gut says I need to wait. There's just, this is a thing. I need to see something like a break, pullback, and then a continuation. I need to see low time frame impulsive moves. My problem is I don't like the stair stepping. I don't really care for the stair stepping. It's not really indicative of impulsive bullish price action. Kind of feels like I'm a market maker and I'm marking up price by putting in spot bids while at the same time at the top piling into shorts. And honestly, I took a screenshot of it earlier today. Earlier today we had, as Bitcoin, is that the 4 hour? Oh, that's 15 minute. Let's go to the 15. Anyways, looks like it was about right here. But it was, open interest was up, CVD was up, and the funding rate was down. So when you get that kind of mixture, you're getting open interest pushing to the upside. CVD is positive, meaning, and the funding rate is down. Like it was big down. What that means is, so funding rate is shorts having to pay to keep their trade open. So it's kind of like it's like a liquidation backstop type of deal. They collect the fees to cover when people get liquidated, to cover the cost of that. Essentially is what it is. Open interest is longs and shorts in the market, and your CVD is your cumulative volume delta. So what is inside the candles? What is going on? If the cumulative volume delta is up, it's positive. That means within each candle, you're having more buyers than sellers. Open interest moving to the upside. Okay, so you have open interest moving to the upside, but funding rate is down, meaning that is shorts. So you're getting spot buying is what it appears to be, spot buying plus people piling into shorts here, traders piling into shorts in this area. So that could be a couple of things. I mean, that could be bears maybe about to get short squeezed. That could happen because we have spot buying coming in. If it's not a short squeeze, that means market maker could be marking price up by buying on spot, only to then pile in short at the top, sell the spot, which then does what? You get people start to pile into late longs at the same time, which allows the market maker to sell. And then people their long stop losses, especially ones that have been building up along the way, because there are going to be leveraged longs in here as well, all pile in so that the market maker can then sell their spot, which then drives price down. And now the shorts that they piled into at the top are getting paid. So they take their profit from their spot, and when they do that, that drives price down, and then they make more money on the perp shorts. Pays to be a mother-loving market maker. Hopefully that helps you understand. And there we go. Thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it if you wouldn't mind smashing that like button on the way out. 7 votes. We are bearishy. Wow, interesting. Oh yeah. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on the way out, sub into the channel if you are new, and hitting that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content and when I go live. Follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. Join the free Discord. Link is in the description. Also in the description is an affiliate link to the Alexo Crypto Discord if you want to learn how to trade and you want to get access to 8 amazing traders and Alexo himself. Join the Discord, learn how to trade, or just take all the spoon-fed setups that you need. Outside of that, speaking of spoon feeding, we're going to listen to another Otter Gang song at the end. And yeah. So other than that, guys, tomorrow is Thursday, so it's the last stream. May not be the last stream of the week. I might start doing members only streams on the weekends. So become a member. Please ask questions if you're wanting to learn how to trade or learn charting or whatever it is. Ask questions, not just during members only live streams, but also during standard live streams. And maybe the members only live streams not too much. No, I don't know about trading. That kind of feels like gatekeeping a little bit. But I think I should probably record them. Well, I guess they're technically being recorded. But maybe make them public. Just like maybe give like access, early access to members, and then yeah, I don't know. I'm still figuring out the whole membership thing. I still haven't even got my 8th emoji in there. But anyways, thank you guys. I do greatly appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow night. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all in the next one. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Gotta find the song. Utterly pumptastic. Mad love, God bless. Peace out. Bye. I thought I was gone.
King Beaver. Turn it up. Pump it up, pump it up.
We listened to that one at the start, so I'm going to play a different one. I'm going to play Atta Gang.
Trading is working. Wait,
Easy. Spoon feeding the setup.
set slow.
Don't be a dick for a tick.
Chill, breathe.
The WhatsApp, bring it back. Be back, be back, be back.
Sit back, lean low, feel that breeze. Trust move slow, I move with ease. Everybody rush, I let it be. If it in my zone, it ain't for me. Alex so flow like tide. Lord Ada, let it ride. King Beaver build inside, then one clean move, multiply. No rush, no rush, no race. Let it come, right place. Stay cool, stay still. That's how. You win.
The gang.
Trading is waiting.
Trading is waiting. Trading is waiting.
Don't feed the setup. Don't be a dick for a tick. Spoon feed the setups. Don't be a dick out the gang.
Other gang.
Wait.
Easy. No stress, no fear, just flow. They overtrade, I let it go. Watch that level, then I know. When it hit, I take that dough. Don't be a douche canoe, relax. Seen too many lose like that. Yeah, now I'm beat down, be falling flat. Out of game, we don't react.
Order dun.
Other gang. Other gang.
Trading is waiting.
Other gang.
Trading is waiting.
Other gang. Spoon feed the setup.
Don't be a dick for a tick.
Other gang. Other gang.
Good times only. Good times only. Yeah.
Other gang.
Good times only.
Other gang. Other gang.
Other gang.
Other gang.
Good times only.
Other gang. Otter gang,
Otter gang,
Otter gang.
good times only. Otter gang, Otter gang, Otter gang.
Trading is waiting.
Easy spoon feeding the setups.
Set, slow.
Don't be a dick for a dick.
Chill.
Be wop slap. Bring it back.
We walk slap.
Bring it back.
We walk slap. We walk slap. We walk slap.
Sit back, lean low, feel that breeze. Start move slow, I move with ease. Everybody rush, I let it be. If it in my zone, it ain't for me. Alexo, flow like tide. Lord Otter, let it ride. King Beaver, build inside. And one clean move, multiply. No rush, no race. Let it come right place. Stay cool, stay still.
That's how.
You win.
Trading is waiting. Spoon, feed the setup. Don't be a dick
For a dick.
Don't be a dick.
For a dick. Easy.
No stress, no fear, just flow. They overtrade, I let it go. Watch that level, then I know.